Nagbabalik ang 2015 PCBL Founders Cup. Cagayan up by 5 points sa simula ng ating second quarter.
Look at the pressure by Juanico on Isit. Sabi ko nga, pesky defender yan. And here, Supremo Lex doing a good job forcing a turnover.
Traveling na tinawag. And that's the problem nga lang minsan. You have to credit him. Your big man ran. Nagkaroon naman siya ng effective part of stretch of that run. Kaya lang doon sa dulo medyo nag-shuffle siya ng paa.
Oh, and credit Cagayan also for not giving up on that play. They also back transition. And almost another steal by Supremo Lex. This time, they're gonna make sure they score.
Told you so, partner. Juanico is really pesky as a defender.
I was just praising Isit for being, showing a lot of composure. Pero ito, kitang-kita mo, Juanico all over him.
Isit though finds a way to the basket. Walang kahirap-hirap, 2 points for him.
Sometimes naman when the defense is too aggressive, all you have to do is just fake and cut. Nice give and go there. Good job by Isit cutting. Second cut for him, which resulted to a layup. One also to end the first quarter.
Ito na si Hornacion. Pasa sa kanilang main man, Joseph Marquez. And finds the bottom of the net that time.
Nice job. That shot fake, getting Flores to bite and then keeping his balance to still make that fadeaway.
Puligon also from the Parellano. Shai Flores, corner 3. Cagayan finding a way na mabalik sa kanilang possession. Good hustle from him. He's asking for the ball. Sa poste. Guts from the small fellow.
He draws a foul right away. He's small, but his man is also even smaller than him. Si Cabrera.
Unang foul yan ni Cabrera. Isit with 10 on their shot clock. Nahanap sa Diligon sa labas. Trying to shake off Hornacion. You have 3 on the clock. Diligon pulls up. It's good for 3 points.
He's been taking those in their first 2 games, pero di lang niya ma-shoot. But there, finally paying dividends, making a nice 3-point shot.
Hornacion half baiting him kasi alam niyang pababa na yung shot clock. Yun nga lang Diligon making him pay that time. As the aggressiveness of Cagayan gets built. Natawagan siya ng foul kontra kay Cabrera. Junar Arce back in the ball game for Supremo Lex. Marquez, he just hit a jumper. Sloppy pass nga lang na naagaw ni Isit. And the scramble for the ball, Isit recovers, decides for the jumper. And yes, it's good for Isit. At may pito pa. Matatawagan ng foul si Juanico. So the bonus free throw will have to find out who will shoot that. Nagkaroon ng scramble.
I think the ball should go back to Cagayan because the foul was called after the shot was already made.
Oh, there you go. Good call, Charles. Tama nga. And ball possession ang mabibigay sa Cagayan after that easy jumper. Just a bad move para kay Juanico. Over-aggressive sometimes, as he said.
Supremo Lex kasi yung big sila, mas maliit talaga compared to Cagayan. Si Arce and Banga, very physical yan. Yung isa namang big ng Supremo Lex, si Marquez. So here, Banga wants this matchup on the post against Marquez.
Magandang ball rotation, pinakita ng Cagayan. They're really hitting the cutters. That time, si Diligon yun. He doesn't get the basket, but gets the foul and will head to the line for 2.
Malaking bagay ngayon is that when somebody has the ball, they're not just standing there, they're really cutting hard. And minsan, you just cut to go through the motions. Pero ito, cut hard talaga. They've been rewarded. 2 layups earlier by Isit. Ito si Diligon na nakadraw ng foul naman. And syempre, dahil nga sa medyo maliit yung Supremo Lex, kaya naman kaagad si Gabayni who had a very solid first quarter.
Enough rest given to Supremo Lex's big guy. But then, actually, tumangkad na with the shuffling of players na ginawa ito ni Coach Ralph Rivera. Kaya bigla ang kanyang lineup. Pasok na rin ulit si Dennis Santos and JP Belenchon. Give rest to Russell Yaya.
Finally giving a rest also to Marquez. Pero at least, wala naman yung main scorer nila. Bitoon is back and si Belenchon. So you still have your 2 other scorers in the game.
Interestingly nga, halos hindi gaano nagsasabay ito si Bitoon and Marquez in their previous 2 games. Yun yan. This game, nag-adjust si Coach Ralph Rivera. Pinag-start yung dalawa. Diligon, pasok ang kanyang pangalawang free throw. 5 points for the Arellano product. Cagayan enjoying their biggest lead of 10 points. Over-aggressiveness again.
Diyan, ito yung matchup na hinihintay ko kanina, si Pitoon versus Cagayan. Ayun na nga, nagpa-pressure na kaagad away from the ball, nagpapanggaan pa. So, these two are gonna get tired of one another for sure as this game progresses.
We're only in the second quarter with still 7 minutes remaining, kaya mahaba-haba pang inisan ang mangyayari dyan. Here they are against each other. Ito na pinaalis pa yung kanyang kakampi. Takes it all the way, Biton, getting crafty.
What a drive, John. You can see Cagayan, they know his tendency. He likes to go left. They forced him right, pero still, nakagawa siya ng paraan. Bumalik sa kaliwa before finishing with a nice reverse layup.
At ito, nakaagaw ulit and finds Juanico. He will have a walk in the park, 2 points. Again, for Supremo Lex, just like that, napakabilis 4-0 run. And they trim the lead to 6 points. Cagayan 30, Supremo Lex 24. Ayan nga yung kanina lang easy talaga for Juanico. Trimming the lead of Cagayan. And that was a product dun sa peskiness and effectiveness of Chris Biton on defense. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. 6 minutes and 53 seconds remaining sa ating second quarter. Cagayan still leading by 6 points, pero a mini run from Supremo Lex ang napanood natin before that timeout. Doligon for 3. He hit one earlier, hits another one.
They needed that basket, so they were up by 10, their biggest lead, and then Supremo Lex gaining some momentum. Courtesy of Biton on both ends of the floor, pero nakabawi kaagad si Doligon with that big three-pointer.
Silently, Doligon has 8 points already dito lahat sa second quarter. Belenchon working against him. Santos gusto subukang trumis din. Di papasok, Manigelot with the rebound. Isit is running. Balik kay Doligon. Back to Isit. At naagaw yan ni Biton. That's his second steal. Finds Belenchon. Draws the foul. Charles, you know, sometimes may mga coaches na gusto diretso na lang to the basket. May mga isa gusto ganyan na medyo mag-draw the foul. Where would you rather have? What would you rather have?
Oh, I'd rather have good spacing. In that case, yung teammate ni Belenchon, nandun na sa kabilang side, pero dun pa niya dinala. Kasi if you go to, where in that case, if he was just to his right, first, that's his strong hand. Pag nag-commit yung defender, the drop pass mo na lang. So, you know, it's about spacing lang and simplest and easiest basket.
And JP Belenchon is one of the key guys talaga na aasahan natin dito sa Supremo Lex. Carla has something about him. What's up, Carla?
Bilang team captain ng Supremo Lex, inaamin ni JP Belenchon na kailangan niya maging mas vocal para matulungan ang kanyang koponan. Sabi ni Coach Ralph Rivera, tahimik daw talaga tong si JP, but they appreciate the fact that he is willing to step up as team leader because with a young team such as Supremo Lex, they really need someone with pro experience to step up. Balik sa inyo, Jot and Charles.
Salamat, Carla. And of course, siya nga lang yung tanging ex-pro dito sa Supremo Lex. So he really has to break out of a shell and be a vocal leader for them.
Yes, and in terms of experience, he's been to the one place where a lot of these players dream to go to in the future. So, you know, a lot of valuable lessons from him just playing against a lot of different guys.
Doon, tinamaan ng ilalim ng board. JP Belenchon running there, hindi nga lang nila na-feed. Here's how you like Arce, although not the best decision para sa kanya. I thought he was going to go all the way.
Yes, and in both cases, in both these fast breaks, both the players, si Arce, you know, and the other, and si Juanico. It was Juanico. They both took too many dribbles. He missed Belenchon on the other side, which would have been an easier layup. Passed it a bit too late and nag-miss tuloy yung layup. Same thing with Arce. One too many dribbles, turnover tuloy.
Ito na napanggat, hindi niya napasa na maayos. Manigelot was there to pick it up. Draws again the contact, but this time gets the whistle. Not the layup though. Ganun pa rin yung atake ni Manigelot. Like you mentioned kanina, he likes talaga na mauna yung bangga before going up to attempt.
May mga ganun talagang player. Pero minsan sayang eh. Kung kaya mo naman to just finish and take it strong, if the contact comes, then it will come. But it's not always something that you want to look for.
Will have to go to the free throw line to get 2 points, and that will not happen as he misses the first one. 5 and 13 ang naiiwan sa ating second quarter. Supremo Lex already in the penalty. Manigelot misses both free throws. Ito na makakapulot ng rebound. Trying to push the pace. Top of the key kay Santos. Nahanap nila si Belenchon at papunta kay gabay ni
Biton, wide open under. Di naman niya nahanap. Medyo late yung passing niya na naman.
There's Juanico wide open sa kabilang wing. Not sure who that pass was intended to.
He traveled though. Si Juanico there, one step too many. But Si Cagayan, he's getting the ball in the post, but I think he has to do a better job recognizing his open teammates. A couple of times sa first quarter, ngayon may mga libre na, pero ang tagal pa rin ang bola sa kanya.
Yan minsan yung nagiging problema when you finally get yourself going after struggling for a couple of games. Medyo nang gigigil ka eh. Cagayan needs to be smarter as Cagayan will try to pound on their lead. Managelot gets near to the basket, pero binalik din kay Isidre. They will reset with the 10 on the shot clock. Isidre finds an opening. Balik kay Managelot sa labas. Three-pointer. Too strong. Branya with an offensive rebound. Doligon, another three. Hindi pa pasok, pangatlo sana niyang three-pointer.
Now they have a 3-on-2 break. This time, better decision there. Almost a travel. Hindi lang nasala ng bola. Hindi importante.
Iton, kapos ang kanyang tres. And Cagayan really had to work hard against Arce. Pagdating sa rebounds, matatawagan siya ng foul.
Medyo masakit yun kasi they're already over the limit. That's what we talked about earlier, Jud. Na minsan, you know, you have to pick your spots when it comes to committing your fouls. Know the foul situation. Kung penalty ka na, let go mo na yung iba.
No chance kung magpalit ng uniform to si Arce tsaka si Cagayan at nakatalikod sila. Baka hindi natin mapansin.
Sa buhok nila, no?
Sa buhok, sa hugis ng katawan. And you know, just really an exciting matchup between two guys na similarly dominant pagdating sa ilalim ng ring. Arce making the first free throw. Balik sa Siyam ang kalamangan. Would it be 10 with another one? Nope, no good on that second.
We mentioned nga, Arce the league leader in points and rebounds, but so far today, Cagayan getting the better of that matchup.
Supremo Lex really looking sa poste. Doon sila naghahanap ng offense sa kanina si Cagayan. They tried for Hornacion, but ito, top of the key three for Belenchon. Still no good.
Belenchon has that range and he has the go signal. And Arce again with another deflection. Ang dami na niyang mga natatapik na pasa.
And too strong and too big for JP Belenchon that time was Junar Arce.
That's Junar Arce for you. He may not be the most skilled big guy, pero ang sipag niya, running the floor, you know, deflections, getting offensive rebounds, doon siya talaga nakakapuntos.
They've been biting dyan sa fake ni Dennis Santos pero hindi niya napapag-pay off yung kanyang magandang fake. They have Branya underneath the basket. Power move, no good.
This time, Arce called for that foul, a bit too aggressive. That's his second personal foul. Wala pa naman sila sa penalty, but he has to be careful, ha?
That's the second foul on him. Jai Flores balik sa ball game para sa Cagayan. Upo muna si Arce.
Coach Ronnie doesn't want to take any risks anymore. He doesn't want Arce to pick up his third foul. Anyway, they're up by 11 at this moment, so you know, may cushion naman sila.
Kanina, dikit lang, mga 3 points, but finally, Supremo Lex, Cagayan rather, nakawala na as Marquez misses another one. Hasn't really been in his offensive groove in this game at sort of a frustration foul pa.
Oo, and sayang, libre kasi siya sa tira na yun. Fresh off the bench nga lang. Ganda ng play nila to get him open, but just couldn't get it to drop.
Well, he was the star in their first 2 games despite the losses, so sa kanya pa rin talaga yan pupunta. And on this timeout muna, they're enjoying Cagayan. I'm talking about an 11-point lead, 36-25. 36-25 ang ating score. Cagayan Rising Suns lamang ngayon sa Supremo Lex Builders in the battle of the 2 remaining winless teams in the PCBL Founders Cup. John Sulit here with Charles Chu and Carlo Lizardo manning the sidelines. First free throw para kay Makasling. He puts himself on the board.
Ito nga, Jud, you know, Carla, in her report, told us that Cagayan wants to focus on their defense, wants to improve their defense, and so far, so good. At this point of the game, 25 points pa lang Supremo Lex. That's way below their average, or I mean, they're on below the pace of their average na 77 points per game. Malayo pa sila dun.
Ito, nakita na naman natin, in-extend nila yung zone nila full court. Something that we saw in their last game against Photon. Piton, bakante nga lang dyan sa tres. Hindi niya na-i-shoot. And it will bounce out of bounds. Bola pupunta sa Cagayan. Isidre setting it up for Cagayan. They have Flores. He's hit a few jumpers and hits another one there.
He's feeling it, and this is more of the Jai Flores we're familiar with. This time, forcing Gabayni to come out and challenge him outside.
Veteranong-veterano na nga sa sistema ni Coach Toto. Ito as Supremo Lex, magandang inside pass ni JP kay King. Importante. Naabutan ni Makasling pero nahataw din ang kanyang braso.
Oh, good job by Makasling challenging that. Pero ang ganda ng back pick kaya nakalibre siya. Si Importante. It came from a nice, simple back screen. Yan. They need some plays like that. Coming from your offense. Ganda ng screen ni Gabay sa kanya para malibre siya.
Importante to the line. Short on the first one. Just like that, lumobo na yung lamang ng Cagayan to 15 points. They've been silent, pero mas silent kasi talaga itong Supremo Lex. Even on free throws, they've been missing. Finally, si King Importante na shoot ang kanyang pangalawang free throw.
Oh, their last field goal pa came from that layup after a turnover forced by Biton. But you have to remember, Cagayan win against Photon. They were up big by 13 points. Di lang nila na hold yung lead.
Jai Flores missing that three-point attempt pero nakuha ni Doligon ang offensive rebound. They reset with 10 on the shot clock.
Libre si Doligo, he was begging for the ball. Asidre didn't want to pass it, wanted to reset. But this is still a good look for Branya. Quality look there off that pick and pop. Medyo wala nga lang tinamaan.
Now, if you guys are wondering kung bakit bumaba agad yung shot clock ng Cagayan there, again, we're playing FIBA rules. And the new FIBA rule is that after a missed basket, sa 14 seconds na lang po magre-reset ang shot clock. Here's Supremo Lex. Series of screens opens up, Importante. Pero nakabalik si Makasling, decides to put the ball on the floor. Rebound by Branya. Napasa kay Belencion. And Belencion attacks, scores, and gets the foul.
They needed that badly talaga. Belencion just at the right place at the right time. Good job anticipating that pass. Makasling not seeing Belencion, and good job finishing despite the foul. Nawala pa nga yung bola sa kanya, pero good job controlling it. That's already the third foul also, so Makasling has to sit down.
Charles, you mentioned it na kailangan nila yung basket na yun, and more importantly, kailangan nilang magising si JP Belencion from the confidence slump so far that he's been experiencing. Not that effective as loud as you'd want him to be sa kanilang unang dalawang laro. Medyo nagpaparamdam ngayon, but you can have more from him pa. Karangian and Asidre sa backcourt ng Cagayan. Screen from Flores. Asidre attacks, cross-court to Isit. Long jumper is good.
Vision there by Asidre. Yung man ni Isit sagged down to help his other teammates protect the paint. Then Belencion called for an offensive foul. So Isit doing it at both ends of the floor, moving his feet there, taking a charge. Last game also, he was part of a charging violation where we actually saw a player get hurt. But this guy is, you know, willing really to sacrifice his body. As you take a look at that jump shot, nakaset talaga yung feet, and that's an easy shot for him to make.
JP Belencion nasilaw kasi nakita niya mas maliit si Isit umatake. And Isit just really positioning himself well, getting that draw, that charge. Although an offensive foul din ang itatawag sa kanyang kakampi na si Jai Flores. Sometimes it's the dribbler's fault, sometimes it's the screener's fault. What was it that time?
That time I thought it was Flores' fault because Isit's man, si Bitoon, went under the screen. Gusto pa ni Flores habulin ang screen kaya natamaan. Natamaan nga yung screen, pero you can't do that.
Matalas ang mga referee natin sa pagtingin yung mga extensions na yan. Belencion, no dribble. Misses the layup. Karangian, nagmamadali. Naaabot ni Biton. Gives up the foul to stop the fast break.
Sayang layup ni Belencion na yun. But again, coming off that back pick for him, cutting across. It was a quality look. Di lang niya na-finish kanina. They were able to draw a foul on that same play. So that's something Cagayan might want to adjust to. Natatamaan sila ng mga back pick
Karangian to the free throw line. Ang una niya. Walang problema. Second free throw. Short. And no rebounder para sa Cagayan. Was present to try and get a second possession.
Supremo Lex can just hold for the last shot here. But let's see who they're gonna go to. Si Biton with the ball. Marquez has been very quiet so far today.
Down to the last 10 seconds of the first half. Bito on top of the key against Asidre. Corner, kay Importante. Jumper. No good. And a foul is called with 2.2 seconds remaining sa ating first half. It goes against Marquez. Medyo nagbe-build up na rin yung frustration dito kay Joseph Marquez. Only with 2 points. He's averaging 20 in their first 2 games.
Oh, medyo masakit yun, but at the same time, he hasn't really been getting much looks. He missed an open three-pointer earlier, but other than that, his attempts have been far and few. And that time he just got caught pulling Junar Arce there.
Arce, pasok ang unang free throw. It's a 15-point advantage heading into halftime with a couple of seconds left. Second free throw for Arce, bounces out. Kabaini, enough for a heave. And that will sail to the left side of the board after first 20 minutes of action. It's a 15-point advantage for Cagayan, 44-29. The story of the first half has been the surge of Cagayan.
There, Isin getting a nice pass, releasing the pressure, and then getting it back for an easy layup. Doligo hit 2 3-pointers, providing a huge lift for Cagayan. And si Flores also showing us that he can still stroke it from the outside, making also a couple of perimeter jumpers.
And the Rising Suns shining bright in the first half. They have a 15-point lead, 44-29.